We are returning to the council after 3 years. It's been some time. Hopefully we can, how much do we really remember? How much do we really need to remember? I guess we'll find out. Well, this is the last thing that we have here. We did Prologue off the coast of England, and Night Stroll is the last thing listed here, so let's pick it up from where we left off and see what happens. Equipping manuscripts. So, I need to choose what I read during the adventure. Confer skill points. Do I want the Archidoxes of Magic, one of the several volumes of this master of alchemy who dedicated his erudition and open mind to a better understanding of the world, +1 skill point to occultism. Parallel Lives, series of biographies of illustrious men providing much information on their lives and the origin of their greatness. So do we want occultism or conviction? It's even if we just did the tryout, I don't think I would really know which one of these would be better. Let's let's get into some magic here. Let's do that. Why not? There we go. Yeah, I think this is the cutscene where we left off. We're watching a game of chess.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durishay's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Yes, that's right.
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
I thought I remembered...
So, I know my way out.
I thought I remembered Napoleon showing up.
Good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Right, so I guess we're astral projecting ourselves into one of the servants' bodies so we can see what's happening. Access menu. Okay, Napoleon. Let's see. Young lieutenant in the French army. In his early youth, uprooted from his native Corsica, bore a grudge against the aristocracy, the clergy, and the French people who failed to accept him. He joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of marking history by proving his true worth. Searching for backing of any kind, he attracted the sympathy and support of Lord Mortimer. Invited to the latter's reception, Napoleon intends to prove his value to the world. We don't really care about that. We only care about Mom. Remember, we're looking for Mom. Mom's missing on this island. Here comes George Washington, who banged our mother. That's what was being implied anyway.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Oh, I guess we snapped back. Can only do that for a temporary period of time. Oh, our nose is bleeding. I mean, that's just gonna get on our sleeve. And get blood all over our shirt. That's no good. All right, here we are. Playing a video game. Just remind myself. Controls are... Yeah, it's what WASD and mouse, as you'd expect. Doesn't feel great, but it's what you'd expect. Okay, I'm hurrying to answer the door. All right, all right. Let's hurry.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No?
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
I mean, George Washington seems kind of like our only friend here, maybe? So we should probably help out old George.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
All right. We assisted George Washington.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry. Huh, that's me.
All right. So now we have... Oh,
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
okay. So, I was about to say we have to find where downstairs is, so I guess it's not a problem. It just told me I'm going the wrong way. So, okay, so the daughter of John Adams is supposed to be dead. George Washington is very concerned that she is apparently not. He's dropping.
Son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe a Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
I'm going in.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you. Who do you think you are?
Multiple paths. Multiple paths to reach my objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path I come to. Yeah, I mean, me think twice? Look, I'm lucky if I think once.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you, stay out of it. This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but
This girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Well, I mean, I think we want to try to romance George Washington, so we want to help him out.
You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy.
I unlocked the immoral trait.
No!
Oh, the Irish whip!
I
There were no ring ropes to bounce off, though.
Mercy, have mercy. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect.
Oh, this is locked. Well, I like insulting him.
Look, you dumbass! Are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
Sure.
Leave her alone.
Are you looking for a slap, Sonny?
It's a video game. Oh, my punch him hard is locked. I cannot punch him hard.
No! Leave him alone! Stop it!
I failed. I did not detain her. I let her take a beating. Peru knocked me flying. So I did a bad job. Did not get to level 3. Ow. Talent unlocked sober. What does that mean? I mean, yes, didn't drink anything. Is this a talent? Alright, so I have a little bit of diplomatic mastery, a little bit of halfway of occult, demagogue, collector, lively, alchemist, book lover, Machiavellian, dodger. I didn't do any dodging that time. Healer, experienced, veteran, subtle, intuitive, talented, jack of all trades. That's quite a few trades. Apprentice, bookworm, seductive, quick, swift. I like the icons for swift. Oh, there. Sober. Use no consumable during a quest. I gained... Okay, so for doing that, I gained 1 skill point in etiquette. Out of breath, 1 skill point in agility.
The bastard caught me dead to rights.
Probably should have dodged. Apparently we have some points in that.
Liam, you have failed me. I don't know what you were doing, but Elizabeth...
We made George mad, too. It was the worst of both worlds.
I would have been caught. I didn't get time to search through everything, but I did manage to find what I was looking for. The young lady really is John Adams' daughter. Signed, George Washington.
Well done, Louis. The President of the United States asked for your assistance and you screwed up?
Mother finds out, I get the feeling I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, Mother can't find out.
Years anyway.
We must keep this a secret from Mother.
What did you do last night? Ah, yes. Search the room.
According to what I saw in my vision, this room was Mother's before I got it. Maybe she left something behind that will help me find her.
My next reading, let's see. Archidoxes of Magic? Okay, so I guess we end up getting both of these. Maybe she left something behind.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Royal jelly. Restore 2 effort points.
Nothing.
Nothing under the pillow.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Devil's Thorn grants me the exalted state. I temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. I cannot carry more than 5. Press 3 to use it. Look for clues on my mother. While my mother's not here, I can't see what's on her. Collector coins. Oh, this game has collectibles. Oh, down here. Lost coins.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
It's been an eventful night.
Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
A key, you say?
Dear Monsieur...
No, I already looked at that. I want the key. Got that key! Circle-shaped key. Yep.
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
Writing material.
Yep, let's... Okay, inspect, I cannot. I cannot inspect this. It is too hard.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on, but doesn't touch.
Unlock? Okay, golden elixir. If I have
Elixir.
negative alterations... No. We can walk out here.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Collector coins.
This room looks unoccupied.
I wonder if getting the coins does anything. There's a few of them lying around.
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Use that key. Mm-hmm.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet. To be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Amber fragments. Every time I pick up 4 of them, I increase... Okay, so it's like a heart piece. Got it.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
The Conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
How can we tell it doesn't look like a copy? It's quite high up. We can't really examine it.
St. Francis of Assisi in ecstasy. Before superior voices. It always
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked.
Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
Or is it a
I
coincidence?
don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much.
No
I
coincidences.
don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Found it. A faint sign of the order. Barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
No, I do not have enough vigilance. I am not vigilant to examine this page. It requires too much vigilance.
I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching.
I need to level up my vigilance to solve this puzzle. What's on the floor?
Look, markings on the floor.
Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
No secret passages for us? Some water?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Is there anything else? I mean, there's a couple things that remain that we can't examine because we don't have enough exp in certain areas. And I guess we're just...
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
I guess we're just never going to unpack. Didn't seem like there was anything else outside. Can we leave? We still have the look for clues on Mother up there. No, does not seem like we can leave. We have not found all the clues that we can about Mother. All right, let's try outside again. What clues could Mother have left? You shouldn't leave books out like this. They could easily fall off. Like, it's outside anyway. It's not going to be great for the books. Can't get around that. I mean, we probably should lock our doors, considering, like, the priest's room is right here. And he could just come out and get into our room. Probably should just lock up. I guess we're not going to do that, though. Ah, over here.
Something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind.
She must have used the writing materials.
Of course.
What if she used lemon juice instead?
Yes.
Trick used to hide messages.
So obvious now.
A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message.
Oh, Mother.
How do I reveal the message?
Mother, you're so clever.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
I hope we remain bruised for the rest of the game. Like, I hope that just doesn't go away. Oh, I can assess the value of the ash.
Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
I used 2 skill points to do that. Alright, well, he says it's not going to work. I mean, I spent 2 skill points to determine that that's not going to work. I assume he's right.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving his guests.
Well, I can't assess... Well, I mean, I could... Hold on. Let's see. How do we do this? Inventory. So I could restore effort points. Like that. Use 3 points to assess the value of this stick.
If a message is written in lemon juice, the flame will reveal it.
Alright, he says we should do it. I could use enough if I had a choice already made, but apparently I could also think about what it could be used for. Alright, just shove that lit candle in my jacket, in my coat, the inside pocket. All right, let's burnish.
It's working. The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me? If you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Well, G-Mom, this is already a secret message. I don't know if it needed to be a riddle as well. I have gained 1 skill point in manipulation. I have always been charismatic. I mean, I can tell by looking at this guy. He certainly is. 1 skill point in psychology because I trusted my mother. Occultist, skills cost less to acquire. I chose the occult class. Reliable, I gained 1 skill point manipulation. I obtained Piaggi's letter. Immoral, conviction costs 1 more effort point because I did not step in to defend Adams. Member of the Order, gain 1 skill point in occultism. I found the clues my mother left in her room. Fine. Let's go to dinner. I like how I made the worst choices in that fight sequence.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
I got the immoral trait because I did not step in to defend her fast enough. But also, since I stepped in at all, George did not have enough time to search her room. So it was the worst of both worlds.
President George Washington.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
I am joking it, as they say in the States.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Oh, we're not even knocking.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Some occult stuff. That's what we're into.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Unlock? Difficulty? Okay, I just waved my hand over it.
An untutored hand copied these notes.
Amber frag... What were you saying?
A healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Analyze the notes. I do not have any... Oh, the cost reduced, but can I still do... I don't have any points here. Can I still do it?
Feet and hands are bound.
Yeah.
A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed?
Okay, I do not have enough to analyze. Shove that in there. All right, so I probably should restore some points. All right. Assemble all the pages of this manuscript in order to read it. So, okay, some exorcisming going on in here.
found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Eat the crystals.
Well, let's see what it tastes like.
Num 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 num.
I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Incredibly wrong. We need to taste more. I encountered an immunity. 1 effort point is locked. I need to cure myself. Fine, I'll examine the crystals.
These are magnesium crystals. A fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety.
Alright. Well, consuming it, apparently... Okay, so... Let's see, is that still... Like, the effort points look like it's... That yellow one look like it's gone. I guess we're fine? So we ate one without knowing what it was, and then it said we had a problem. We had to cure ourselves, but then when... Oh no, it's still up in the upper left corner. Okay. It's still up there. I was looking in the lower left. Alright, so yeah, I guess we still do have to do this. Use 2... There we go. You keep apples on the bed. That's just where you keep them. Especially when you're exorcisming.
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
5 circle-shaped key. Alright. We got that key.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
And one more.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Write soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Yeah, what's going on with the side of her head there? Daughter of John Adams, Vice President of the United States, rejected by parents at birth, declared stillborn, brought up in isolation, grew up into a frail young woman with bipolar disorder, devoured by her terrible fits of anxiety. Her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing away from her. Do we know this about her? Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Home and Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Mortimer's manor in the hope that he could help her. With little hope, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short time.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Well, none of this has to do with our current objective, which is to go to the Red Salon. I guess we could have just walked by this room and not noticed it. And not learn all this about Elizabeth Adams. And what might be an exorcism that was going on in here. I guess George found those notes to confirm, which is why he was able to confirm that, yeah, this is John's daughter. Alright, we could go downstairs. Anything over here, though?
Monsieur Johann von Wollner.
I mean, I don't know if there's a reason to go upstairs. It's not letting us go upstairs, so never mind. Yoink.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Pages of the encyclopedia. Assemble all the 3 pages of the encyclopedia. We need to read that. Alright, well, it's good we got it.
Sir Jacques Perreux?
Oh, is that the guy who beat us up?
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Yeah, let's unlock Napoleon's room.
Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
Agility locked. Alright, I'm not agile enough to grab that.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
Vigilance locked. I can't search. It's open. I mean, nothing's stopping me from searching it. I'm just not vigilant enough to do it. I want to look through Napoleon's things.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Yoink. Napoleon, immunity politics to be discovered? So, does this... So, when it's saying, like, immunity or, like, vulnerability, is it talking about how when we talk to someone, what subjects we might be able to gain some sort of advantage over? In the case of Napoleon, he has an immunity against politics, and we would want to discover what his vulnerability is. Devil's Thorn. Collect your coins.
Amber crystals.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Mortimer.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
All right, golden elixir. 2 of those, yeah. I am low on effort points. There we go. Now I can make more of an effort. Oh, can we take his sword?
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles. It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade.
Discovered immunity. Conviction and politics.
It's marked with the initials of the... My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Is that... Can we steal his hat?
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Steal his hat.
A bicorn...
We should walk into the dining room wearing his hat.
To a French soldier.
And then deny it's his hat. Play mind games with him.
Alexander Decius, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusion.
Collect a coin. What do you mean this is your hat? I'll have you know this was my mother's hat, sir. It has been handed down for generations. My missing mother. This was her precious hat, and here you are jealous of the hat. This is the only thing I have to remind myself of, my dearest mother, sir. How dare you? Heartless. Heartless. We know that he's immune to conversation about politics, and what was the other one? Conviction? Oh, yeah, better take another one. I can't walk by him.
Stairway.
Implacable that man is.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
So I guess we could have just gone straight to the dining room, but then we wouldn't have learned bits and pieces about some people.
That's me.
Alright, that's our room. And I guess it's going to be important to learn as much as we can about peoples to gain an advantage over them when talking. But maybe we can now go downstairs. You know, we should get something to eat. It'll help with the healing process. No, I can't go down this one? Is that the wrong one? Well, this is up. Okay, this is the one. All right, let's greet everyone for the new day.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
I guess let's apologize.
I'm sorry. I should have stopped him from beating you.
What's done is done. It was my fault, not yours.
Don't say that. It's never the victim's fault. Look at your eye.
It looks like mine.
My eye's nothing. Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island.
Mother?
What are you doing here?
Looking for Mother. Oh, Mother's missing. I can't find her.
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Do you mean in the biblical sense?
Really?
Because apparently many people do.
I've been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait.
Oh no! Opportunity missed.
More about you and my mother.
My questioning skill is not high enough.
You through all of that.
Confrontation start.
Some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing...
2 blunders left. But I like to blunder. To find out the truth.
I want to find out what really happened.
No, you really don't want to know what your mother did when I shed my first blood at puberty.
On the contrary, you can tell me anything. Let me be my own judge.
Oh, that succeeded.
Your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
The only thing you care about is that missing mother of yours.
Some people care about you, don't they?
Mention her father. The sister was writing letters.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you...
Subtle.
I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
Confrontation success. Psychology. My psychology is leveled up.
My mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
Oh, that mother of mine.
I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
I like your hairstyle. It's very modern. I mean, I guess not modern. Futuristic. Very futuristic. I approve. Well, it looks like Mom has been, you know, a lot of people know about our mom and her ways, her occultish ways.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
What about the manor? What about the guests?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
I mean, some of them are real jerks. Can you tell me about... You can at least tell me about those. I wonder if a guy like you can help me out.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Manuscript?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
Give me your book.
Sir, I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Book! I'll make him believe he's my book.
Hang on, but it's mine.
It's my book.
Sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
It's mine.
With all due respect, sir, I hope sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh. There you are, then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But I...
Now.
It's mine.
Very well, sir. Here
Just
you are.
phased out of his
Sir,
chest.
Good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
All right. Yeah, that's my book. I keep my books in his library. I don't know where you keep your books. The library is where they go, right? I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, it's mine. Any amber?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
Amber?
I would. But unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Oh, yes. Oh, play a trick on him. Oh, no. These are too difficult. Can't do it. Any golden elixir?
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
Yes, we wouldn't want anyone to gain any more effort points, would we, sir? Man, that's 3 points to get this? Fine, okay.
My good fellow, you're right. One should never mix treatments without the advice of an expert. It so happens that I usually make my own golden elixir, but I haven't brought my kit with me. Perhaps, in that case, would you fetch a spoonful of ethyl alcohol, ethereal oil, and 10 milliliters of ethanol for me? Along with that, a small quantity of gold, please. Just a few crumbs will suffice.
Ah, I see that sir knows his subject. Therefore, I see no reason why I shouldn't give them to you. I hope that will be enough for you, sir, because I haven't any more.
Thank you. That will be fine.
May I help with anything else, sir?
All right. What about this Carmelite water?
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
I do not have enough points to say that's scandalous. All right, let's take our leave. And probably, let's see, how much did we get there? Golden, okay, no, that's right. Royal Jelly is effort points. Golden Elixir is negative alterations. Well, it's good to have. I don't know if it was worth spending those effort points to get it, especially since I don't have any more Royal Jelly. But what was worth it was getting, let's see. What was it that he handed over? Actually, I'm not sure now which of these things it was that was handed over. But we got a book Actually, I guess I can't... So these are open, right? These are... So this is currently being read. I guess I can't use these at the moment. I guess until it gives me the opportunity to change that, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one it was that he handed over to us. Like, we already had these two pages, I think. Well, the important thing is we were able to lie to him about the book he was holding and make him think it was ours and scare him into giving it to us. That's the important part. Wow. Impressive. We can probably get up. I wonder if there's a reason to just go to the next objective as quickly as possible. Devil's Thorn. Well, at least I got an effort point back. It seems like this game really does want you to look around as much as possible before you move on. Yeah, let's get in his face. It went so well for us the first time. And now my I can't do either of these. Turn around. My mistake. Oh, I unlocked something for doing that.
I'd rather keep all my teeth.
I actually benefited from doing that.
I bid you welcome.
And also got the reckless trait.
Short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine.
Oh, I needed more etiquette.
Every day at the king's table. I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
Oh, occultism skill required. Yeah?
My dear Yo.
Opportunity failed.
Glad to make landfall at last.
I could click on either one of them.
And your husband.
I tried clicking on Volner. I might not have done it in time.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, anyway. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Yes. Is the wine to your liking?
Don't get a close-up on him like that. Don't do that.
Typically French.
Also, my politics is bad.
Absolutely.
I missed an opportunity because of bad politics.
Lord Mortimer's favourite wine, it is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Psychology skill required. Validate.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Vulnerability.
Is everything all right?
Okay, let's take a look at that. Character. No, not... there we go. Journal. So let's see. Elizabeth, vulnerability is questioning. So her vulnerability is psychology. Piaggi's vulnerability is manipulation. The servants are vulnerable to manipulation and science.
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Asks Emily what she thinks.
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the king of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
We used to work together.
I see.
What do you want to know?
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Share my information.
Mortimer has invited Napoleon along to negotiate an important commercial venture.
Nothing strange about that.
And the Golden Order is somehow involved.
What? Our order? Are you sure?
That's what I read in the letter from Mortimer to Napoleon.
This information is important. Thank you, Louis.
Napoleon getting up. She didn't say anything.
It would seem we have common interest.
He's talking to us now.
We speak in private, please.
Are we gonna fuck Napoleon? That seems dangerous. Why are we standing right at the edge of it?
And the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among...
Confrontation start. I don't know his vulnerabilities.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
I cannot agree. I don't know. Can't do this. I cannot agree on such a deal.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about. And I am reassured. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
A counter-revolution, reinstate the monarchy, let the people be free to choose. I can't do that. Trust the convention, can't do that. I know his motives, can't do that. We need a counter-revolution.
Revolution was a good thing, but it gave birth to a monster. We must overthrow
That's
the
right.
system in place.
Ah, you are right. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Book!
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
We have Why are they looking at the screen? We have totally unlocked the romance path with Napoleon.
I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our...
You don't have to say it that way, George.
I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the...
Lord Mortimer fixed the election!
And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow.
My low etiquette.
Be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope.
My low etiquette has been a problem at this formal dinner.
And plenty to keep you amused.
Well, I mean, I lost some opportunities because of my low etiquette, and I did lose that one opportunity where I had the occult trait, but I didn't click on something in time. On the plus side, though, we did totally get in with Napoleon. How is that going to help us later? I guess we'll find out. And also we did get in good with Elizabeth Adams. That's true. We also succeeded her conversation. So, overall, I think it went pretty well. We're on level 3. Level 4. Almost level 5. Assign my points. Let's see. 8 points. Etiquette. Oh, my etiquette is so bad. Okay, now I'm at level 1 with etiquette. Probably good to just unlock some skills so I just have the option there, as opposed to leveling stuff up. Politics? Okay. Only 2 points now. So I could level up I could unlock something here. Questioning, vigilance, logic, or agility. There was something about vigilance that I wasn't able to do. Let's get level 1 on that. Alright. Down here was science, subterfuges, erudition, occultism, which is my big one, and manipulation. Oh. Alright. And with that, I think that's a probably good point to stop currently. Alright. Returning to the council. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Getting a handle on... I completely forgotten how to play this, so getting a handle on it. So, I made some bad moves in that bit where Peru was attacking Elizabeth. Like I said, apparently that's the worst outcome it seems like it was the worst outcome I could have gotten, but I think I'm making a comeback with the choices made later. And we can see that the right thing to do when we have an objective is to just, mess around and look around as much as possible, because maybe we can search through other people's rooms and belongings and learn things about them that we can take advantage of later. And of course, the faces are still horrible, still nightmares. It's scary. It's scarier than any horror game. And we still have not found Mom. Still have no idea. No idea where Mom is. But we're taking over in Mom's place for the negotiations with Napoleon. Apparently, we're selling him cannons? That's like, Mom gets up to a lot of stuff. On the one hand, she abuses a child to try to exorcise an evil spirit from her, and on the other hand, she sells weapons to the French military. Mother is a land of contrasts, apparently, and we're going to discover just how much as we continue on with the council.